We very much like writing personal collections of fine art because they tend to be the best risks, but we also write a lot of museum and institutional clients because they also look after their art collections very well. So between personal and institutional, that makes up probably about 80% of our business. Fine art can cover an awful lot of different things, from the old master paintings right the way through to modern art, and a lot of strange and wonderful things in between, such as classic car collections, teddy bear collections, toys, furniture, ceramics, and anything that's of valuable nature can fit into a fine art collection. I started off as a broker in 1989, so I've been in the business for 23 years, and I've been underwriting at Lloyd's in one way, shape or form for about 15 years. And all of that time I've spent in the specialist fine art insurance sector. I completely fell into the business, but it's kept me interested ever since because of the very interesting sort of people I meet and the interesting things I insure. My experience has helped me a lot to tailor policies for the clients that we look after, and a lot of people come to me, a lot of brokers come to me with specific problems with some very unusual and interesting clients that you find with art collections who have some interesting problems to sort out. The big challenge that the fine art insurance community has at the moment is the values of art are growing so fast that there's continual pressure on places where fine art comes together. So for example, TFAF is a really good example. We have lots and lots of art dealers coming from around the world with their fine art. You get an awful lot of fine art value in one place. We have to be careful not to insure too much in one place in case there's a large fire or a major catastrophe. And because the values of art are continually increasing, every single year the values at TFAF and in some of the top storage facilities around the world in Zurich and Geneva and London are always increasing. So that those are some of the hardest things to control in our business. But with an ever-increasing value in the marketplace and more collectors coming, especially from the developing countries of the world like Russia and China, we see our business continue to increase on a global scale. Almost every country in the world is different, so we have to know and understand the territories that we're working in quite carefully. The weather was a factor with Hurricane Sandy last year. Crime has been relatively stable in the art world. Works of art are generally fairly difficult to sell once they've been stolen, so there's not a huge amount of crime that goes on, although occasionally paintings do get stolen, but it's a relatively small amount of our overall claims. About 80% of all claims in the fine art sector come from accidental damage in transit. Unfortunately, no. One of the key things about this sector is we're dealing with a lot of very high profile and fairly private people with an awful lot of money, and they very much value confidentiality. Sharing things with you, unfortunately, would be the start of the end of our business. So we take confidentiality of our clients' information and business very seriously.
That's one of your strengths?
I believe so, and one of the reasons why a lot of clients around the world come to London. London has a reputation, and the London insurance market has a reputation for exactly that, client confidentiality and being able to sort out difficult client issues, and that attracts a lot of rich collectors coming to London for our expertise.